when you do bicycle tours and bicycle rentals, you go through a lot of helmets. The helmets get dirty, they get old, they break, people have accidents, so I bet we go through 50 or 60 helmets every year. So last year we decided to make a big purchase, and we thought it would be a good idea to have our own Bike Switzerland helmet made, our own custom helmet. So, being a little naive, we went to Eurobike, went to some of the big brand names and said, hey, can you make this helmet for us? And they said, sure. They came back to us with their prices, and we thought, wow, this is more expensive than we thought it was going to be. Why is that? And, well, it was simply because they had a 30% markup between the factory that was producing the helmets and then the sale that they made to us. They took their cut. That was normal. So we decided to go straight to the factory. We had to find a factory that produces helmets. We did that. It wasn't that difficult. We found a great company on the other side of the border in Italy, a company called Mango that produces for a lot of other brands. They've been around for 15, 20 years. They were more than happy to make our helmets, and they said, come on down, you can see how the factory is, we'll give you a tour, and we thought that'd be a great thing to film and we could do a podcast. So that's what we did. That's what this video is. I hope you like what you see. If you do, you should get a helmet at bikeshopswitzerland.com because they're great helmets and they probably cost 30 to 40% less than the equivalent helmet because we're buying straight from the manufacturer. So, let's watch the movie, okay?
Sono il signor Mangone, vi prego di venire a visitare la nostra azienda e la nostra produzione di caschi.
And this is Susanna. She was our very lovely and most helpful hostess. She was extremely knowledgeable about the factory and a very big fan of Mr. Mangione. Mr. Mangone invented the modern bicycle helmet?
More or less.
Now this is Mango's lead designer, and his job is to create new molds, and the new molds are new products. So he's a very important person. He's kind of an artist as well. He's an artist in residence, and as you can see, he has a workshop that's a bit messy, full of drawings, photos, sawdust, and whatever really that he needs for inspiration. Now once the molds are created, they're used to form the outside or the shell of the helmet, and the material is a kind of high-grade plastic called polycarbonate, and these sheets of polycarbonate are placed over the molds and then heated to a very high temperature, and that's how they get their shape. Afterwards, these shells are placed in this machine. They're cut out and then given a more distinct shape. At this point, the helmet shells are boxed and shipped to another plant because they have to go through a process called in-molding, and the process of in-molding is very important. It's what separates a $40 helmet from a $140 helmet. With a cheap $40 helmet, you have the styrofoam and the outer shell glued together. Very simple. Mango doesn't do that. They use a more complicated process called in-molding, and in this process the outer shell and the EPS material, or the styrofoam, are welded together. They're molded together into one seamless unit so that the helmet is much stronger. Of course, it looks much better. It's lighter, and you can experiment a lot more with the shape. And this is something that you only see in higher-end helmets, and Mango makes nothing but these types of helmets. Afterwards, the helmets come back, and then they're hand-finished by workers and inspectors on the assembly line. They add padding, the straps. They also put a protective insect net inside the helmet. A few other features of the helmet. First of all, there's the ratchet buckle, so the chin strap can be tightened quickly and firmly. And then you have this patented micro adjustment disc system. My favorite feature. You just put on the helmet, twist this little disc, and it's the perfect size. Now you've got the perfect helmet. It's light, just under 300 grams, strong, well ventilated, perfect fit. You can buy any other brand name and you'd pay 150 Swiss francs or more, or get ours here at bikeshopswitzerland.com, 3 different colors for 99 Swiss francs.